Hi guys, Jamie here. Welcome to this brand new video, another new video about Winx. Yes, more reboot trailers and spoilers and also the titles of the episodes released. So we have a lot to say honestly. In a few days the reboot is going to air in the UK, so obviously there will also be live streams and whatever online, so I will react to these episodes in a few days then. I am super excited to see it, but also I'm like, I don't know what to expect anymore because of all these random trailers that we now have received, and I just really don't know if I will enjoy the reboot or not. But we will see. We will see. I'm going into it with an open mind, and yeah. But now, let's go into some trailers because more trailers appeared. I was actually planning to not react to these trailers anymore, but I heard from some other fans that the trailers which released now have no spoilers, so I can, just check them out because if there isn't really any spoiler, then why not, right? So let's go into those Winx Club trailers.
Saving the world? That's part of the job. But the Winx know you can fight dark magic and look amazing doing it.
Her hair.
Each fairy's got her own vibe, but somehow it always comes together. Usually thanks to Stella. She's the girl with a mountain of shoeboxes in the common room and a sixth sense for style emergencies. Whether it's adding sparkle to a school uniform or redesigning the group's mission
I
gear
love
last
the
minute,
tricks.
she's always making sure her friends look their best, even when they're running from monsters. Because fashion isn't just about clothes, it's about showing up as who you are. And with Stella leading the glam squad, next time evil comes knocking, the Winx will show up loud, proud, and seriously iconic.
Not too sure about seriously iconic here with the reboot because the iconic ones are the OGs. But anyways, no, just kidding. I have nothing too much to say about this trailer, honestly. There is nothing really exciting in this one. It was just a new trailer that we now checked together, and that's basically it. There's nothing too exciting here. So let's go to the next one. They changed the scene. They updated the outfit. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I'm very curious, that's what I want to say, why they ignore the release of the UK, because that literally is in a few days and now it's saying it's a month away, but it's not a month away. It's like literally a few days away. Now, yes, it's a month away for the worldwide, but that the reboot actually hits and everybody will see it because, I mean, all the fans will go and check out the live streams, right? So the reboot is literally here in a few days already. So I'm kind of curious why they ignore the UK release, but whatever. I now, by the way, have a speaking memo from one of my friends. I just saw it. Anyways. Okay, then we also need to go into the titles. Okay, wait a second. Into the titles. Winx Forever Italia, that's where I always go for all my information, so go check them out. Where was this list with episode titles? Let me see. Okay, the titles from the episodes. Episode 1, A New Fairy in Elfia. What a shocker, of course. Bloom is a new fairy. Then episode 2, Which Fairy is Which? Which Fairy is Which? Oh, so they mean which fairy is a witch, right? Okay, that is interesting. Episode 3, Winx versus Tricks. Episode 4, A Trick by the Tricks. Will this like kind of be the episode like in season 1 where they like trick the Winx and kidnap maybe Stella or something? I don't know. Episode 5, The Shopping Trip. Episode 6, Into the Woods. Episode 7, Dark Bloom. Very curious why, because this is season 1, right? Because that was from season 2, but curious what they will do there. Then episode 8, Rock and Roll Fairies. Then episode 9, The Simulation Room. Very excited to see that. Episode 10, Stella's New Crush. Who will it be? What a question. Then episode 11, A New Enemy. Episode 12, Light Rock Fortress. Again, very interesting that this also is already in season 1. And then episode 13, The Power of the Dragon Flame, which I think will be the episode that Bloom is losing her powers, right? I really believe so. So that are the titles for the Winx Reboot episodes. Yeah. I'm very curious to see what they will be about, and I don't have that much to say anymore. So, and then lastly on Instagram, there are some images released, spoiler images, which literally appeared all over Instagram. So I saw them already. So that's why I'm including them, because otherwise I would have not included these, because these are huge spoilers. So if you don't want any spoilers, please click away. Anyways, these are the spoiler images. Okay, so the first image is Bloom in this like updated version of her transformation. I really have no clue what to think of this and what that is, why that happens. I am very curious. I have no idea. Then we get Musa and Aisha in this new outfit, and Musa looks horrendous in this image. I'm so sorry. She looks... I have even no words. She looks terrible. Then we get this image of Bloom, aka Dark Bloom, which I don't like what they did to her with like the blue in her hair, so I really preferred OG Dark Bloom. But obviously, I know, it's a new generation of kids, it's another time than all the way in 2005. I know. So she looks fine, I guess, but for my taste, I don't know. Then we see this new enemy with like, I think it is like an evil version of the Dragon Flame or something. That looks quite cool, to be honest. I'm very curious to see more about that. Then we see Stormy with her magic. She looks amazing, like the tricks are all doing in this reboot. Then we see Musa, Bloom, and Aisha looking, well, in the way that they look. They look fine, they look great. Nothing more to say about this. Then we see Bloom, Flora, and Musa in their room. Bloom looks interesting. I really don't like her expressions on her face in this reboot, but anyways, again, that's just my own taste. Yeah. Musa is, yeah, what even is she doing? She's like this? I don't know. And then Flora is doing something with her plants, very interesting. Then we see this new guy with these like alpaca kind of creatures with Bloom, Flora, and Stella. Then we see Flora with her adorable hairstyle along with Aisha and a fire. Then we see Tekna, Layla, Aisha, I'm sorry, Flora, Musa, and Stella in, I assume this is Magic's seeing the background, right? Maybe this is in the first episode, because this kind of reminds me of how they were waiting for Bloom in like one of the first episodes. Then we see Icy, Flora, and Bloom flying together. I'm also very interested what that is about. Maybe it's something at Althea, I don't know. And then we see the wings trapped in ice, like we also saw in the trailers, and that was it. Dark Bloom one is very interesting to me. I really don't like her appearance as Dark Bloom, but whatever, maybe it will grow on me. And then this like new updated version of Bloom's transformation is just so interesting to me. It's so interesting. I am very curious to know what that is all about. Whatever. That was everything on Instagram. And if you were already imagining, okay, the video is over, no it isn't, because there is more trailers to come on YouTube. So let me grab my computer. Okay guys, I'm now on YouTube. The first one is Winx Club, the magic is back, love will surprise you. Let's go into that one.
Some magic doesn't come with sparkles or spellbooks. Sorry.
I'm Sky.
It shows up when you least expect it. Bloom wasn't looking for love. Especially not with a prince who already had a girlfriend.
Diastro.
Thanks. And Musa definitely didn't ask for feelings.
Riven looks very good, I have to say that. But I do hate the outfits from the
But the heart doesn't
specialists.
follow logic. Its glances held too long. Jokes that turn into something more. The way someone makes you feel seen.
Flora looks so cute with this hairstyle, I just can't.
Brandon, spill it, even when you wish they wouldn't.
And those retro bangs are low-key fire. Brandon, I see you forgot to bring your charm to work again.
Nice outfit, by the way.
Not everything is sorted. Not everyone knows how they feel.
Are you thinking about Diastro?
Well, no. I'm actually thinking about Bloom. Aren't you worried about Stella?
Stella? Why would I be worried about Stella over anyone else? Whatever.
But that's the thing about the Winx. Even when emotions get tangled, they never stop fighting for what's real. Romance and magics? Yeah, it's complicated, but it's also kind of magical.
Okay, I don't have that much to say on this trailer, to be honest, because we just see the Winx in every outfit and every way we already have seen them, the specialists as well. There's nothing too much that I have to add to this trailer. It was cute to see, that's all. So then we already also saw that one, and then the last one is Bloom's Althea roommates reveal. Why Bloom's Althea roommates? Because they're literally each other's roommates. Just say the Winx roommates, you know, I don't know. Again, all the attention on Bloom, of course. I love Bloom, you know that, but it's the Winx Club, not the Bloom Club. Right? I don't know. Are these gonna be like complete scenes again? Because this is not a trailer, right?
Wow, you two are amazing!
I know, right? I'm the fairy of the sun and moon.
And I'm the fairy of nature.
I also
She's saying you guys are so amazing, and then they are like, I'm the fairy of the sun and moon, I'm the fairy of nature. What does that have to do with that you're so amazing? Am I the only one who finds that a very weird response? I don't know. Anyways, let's continue.
Also got assigned to a dorm with the coolest new roommates. Hi, I'm Blue. I'm so excited to meet all of you.
Aisha, Fairy of Waves. You'll see my name on the food in the fridge.
Why do they okay, oh my gosh, my speaking, I can't. Why do they introduce themselves, Aisha, Fairy of Waves? Like, just say, I'm Aisha, it's very, very nice to meet you, you know? Like, okay, let's continue.
Musa, Fairy of Music. Love that beat.
You come from Earth. I'm Techna, fairy of technology.
Hi.
What's happening on your phone that's so fascinating?
Billy! Hey, anybody up for a sunberry smoothie? On me! Lots of protein!
Yeah. What are you really doing?
Okay, fine. I'm also chatting with a boy.
Huh?
Hit it, Musa.
This is amazing. Is that Griselda?
Not unless she delivered.
Can you please? We just need to speak about the way that they are moving in the dance. That was really something. Let's replay that. That was so funny, honestly.
This is amazing.
These moments, I really can't. That's very interesting. Okay, let's continue.
Not unless she delivers pizza. Yay! I'm starving.
Damn it.
3 pizzas for 6 girls.
This is my favorite.
Okay, but they're quite
You
large.
feeling okay, Bloom?
I'm great. Just hungry.
Stella, can you move that mountain of boxes? There's no room in my nook.
It's my shoe collection. Why don't you move your treadmill?
Uncomfortable with argument.
Girls, I had an idea.
Musa, you don't mind moving your amp, do you?
Stella, just move your things.
Dad.
You're impossible.
That was so Stella. That's very, very nice.
Hey, since we're all roommates, let's hang out tonight. Like a bonding thing.
I love that idea.
I don't know if that's really my thing.
creme delights. Drinks, I can handle. Juice? I love pomegranate juice, but you can't get it in Althea. Perfect.
How can you drink that?
Okay. This trailer really is something very interesting, honestly. You know, I really don't want to be negative because, as you know, I love Winx Club and I really am here for Winx Club forever. But the more I see, the more I'm like, how childish. I know it's for children, of course, so and the children, they will love this, but so childish. I just really can't. Anyways, that was it. I really hope these were the last videos now, and let's just wait until we see the episodes, and then I will hand you guys a proper reaction to what I actually find in the reboot. But as you can probably see on my face and reactions, my hype for the reboot really died in a way. I mean, the first few videos I was always super excited for everything new of the reboot, but the more I'm seeing, the more I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know what to feel anymore about the reboot, and I'm not gonna say otherwise. Like, this is my channel, I am honest in my ways, and I just would like to share my honest opinion. So, as much as I love Winx Club, as much as I admire Rainbow as a company, I don't know if the reboot will really be something for me, but let's see. Because maybe the reboot is amazing and these trailers are just not handing us the justice it deserves. It can be. But for now, I'm like, these trailers are not it for me. I don't know. Anyways, that was this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe. I see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, guys. Stay magical.